following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Well, that's too bad. Who wants XP for
Yay,
getting
XP!
back?
I am ready to record the group XP for the things and the things that come out things and it makes it fight.
2,250.
Huh. That means our new total is 29,473. $29,473.
What's the next level at?
36,000, sorry. Which we are never going to get to this season.
We'll just kill all of the CC.
No, we did all the killing in the last mission and we got sad sack
lots of
for
it.
it.
There's lots of XP.
Right, I was going to check that thing. Check that thing. Check that thing. Yes, I have the tungsten 4, Stephen.
Cool. You want to return it, don't you?
No, I've got it flagged here for project. See project file. So I think it's for a project.
Build it into one of your custom guns or something?
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Let me check my projects thing. Oh, right, yes. Okay, that's
Subtle.
nothing to do with killing off Zardoz.
Oh, that'll be easy. You don't need tungsten rounds for that.
Sure I do.
So, as I recall, everybody everybody except for Zalo, who didn't actually leave the Citadel, had just arrived back.
Oh, does
After
someone
a
have the
trip
weapon
to
sheet that
Omega.
tells me what Harpoon 6 does? No? Okay.
Oh, Harpoon 6.
No, we had the sheet, but I don't think anyone has it, so never mind. It can wait till much later. I'm not going to be using it anytime soon.
Okay. So yeah, Zalo was... What were you actually doing? You were doing some kind of...
Half failing and half succeeding
Studying.
at retrieving information, and then frantically building my hard light ward.
Oh, yeah.
And then if there's any time left before they show up, I guess medical studying.
Yeah. Yeah, you would have had some time for medical study. I must feel like I need you to make a concentration roll based on the previous...
I have had some beer, so...
You had some whiskey, then you had a few hours off, then you had beer. Unless it counts as whiskey instead of alien moonshine.
I get a 20, not a natural 20.
No,
Concentration.
do some
I haven't got my still yet.
first aid,
I have Red
basically.
Moonshot.
Thank you.
And the rest of you arrive on the Citadel and are in the docking bay area.
We get clearance for landing.
We actually had landed.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what-
have we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We were just about to
Getting
disembark.
clearance.
I think
I tried to listen to the remainder of the notes while at work, but for no good reason, I couldn't get a signal inside the building today where previously I could.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
I wonder if Jordan had pointed the internet devastation cannon somewhere he wasn't meant to.
I think one of you heard the thing about the space post and then sent me the memo.
Logan sent you that because he was in the elevator, so that was his last point that he was.
Because he got some news.
Because he got some news. The last thing he got.
We
Yes.
sure did burn Ken out of news one day.
There was still
Hey,
some
presumably there's more news, so we can do it again.
There's some more news. I think you're going to get slightly more than average for it. I suppose this is technically a separate visit, even though one of you stayed behind.
As I was supposed to.
Oh. Okay. Well, sorry about that, Rover. I didn't realize you were in the shower.
No harm, no foul. I guess I should have noticed the.
Anyway, since we're now back on the Citadel, was there anything you needed to get on Omega?
No.
This is entirely because I forgot to, in fact, make that offer while we were there.
Yeah.
Because
Business.
Because she went to
Well,
stand outside
because
the
Marauder's a
main
gay fag, and I can do 5 moves and run out of endurance, and it never comes back. That's why. And then part of the group is also an endurance trainer, so fuck that. Fuck that play denial.
You're not supposed to understand that.
All you need to know is that the real Jim Temblor is the baddest motherfucker of all time.
Bigger, better, hotter. Like Zarbi.
On it all night. The entire Daleks master plan gone, except for the prelude episodes.
Yes.
Zabi, 6 episodes preserved for all history and all time.
Alex Master Plan was like 12 fucking
12 episodes,
something,
super episode. Zabi, keep it forever. Never throw that away. Shit, we gotta keep that Zabi shit. Like bad actors dressed up in giant ant costumes, bumping into the camera visibly. Makes total sense. Keep that Dalek episode. No, burn it. Throw it in the fire. Makes me so mad.
It's never coming back.
But Zabi's here forever. Don't worry. 100 episodes. 100 years. I'll stop.
So yeah, what are you doing?
First things first. I'm like, head to the apartment. Down the elevator.
See what you did there.
You were already in the elevator to the apartment. You don't get 2 lots of views from one trip.
I make another trip.
You show me two. You show me two. You got on news.
No, I actually don't. I checked.
Oh.
And then I get to my computer, and I'm getting the medical information that the Void Wraith used to pick their targets that I copied. And I'm going to make a copy of it onto some data pads that we have fuck tons of. Then I'm going to cut out everything that pertains to me, her,
Gold.
Gold, and the Drells, both of them.
Okay.
So that I've done that.
Yeah.
I take all the time I need to do that.
Okay.
And then I call Zardoz, and I'm like, report to my office.
Yes, boss.
In the sternest, I'm very disappointed voice possible.
I'm assuming. I have this amazing image of just like threading a beer bottle onto the mouthpiece of Aquarian. And then you can just like. Look, Ma, no hands.
What you
I mean,
yes,
that's right.
why do you waste your talents on these things?
You got a little thread created specifically in that little light there. Just
You could canonize that, you know, he seems to like it. You could say that's a thing.
That is no canon. I mean, if it wasn't, I could spend 5 minutes with a fabricator. and
This is
do
not
it, but-
canon! I'm not putting the audio in, that sounds like work.
I will brush myself off a little bit and present myself before the Emperor.
The room is dark, but for the buzzing neons. And a single light over my desk illuminating me like a tyrannical king lord.
At least I know where you are this time. If I'm walking through.
Zardos.
Yep.
This information was recovered from a biological database that the Void Wraith were using to pick their targets. See if you can find anything on there as to why they selected the humans that are related to Rover. It might help us find them faster. You know, because they've been enslaved and are in the possession of the Void Wraith.
Wait, so they targeted Rose's family?
Specifically, I believe.
Interesting. They must have had a reason. Oh,
And yet, one of them ended up on a slave block on a cruise?
yes.
In a cruise.
Um,
Why was that one not retained? Find out. You are the best one for this, as I understand you're a doctor and a mortician and a coroner and all sorts of wonderful things.
I may be
And a scientist, of course. I can't remember your revolutionary breakthrough work in sea pickle. How's that coming, by the way?
I think I've about wrapped up my research on that.
Huh.
That
Any
one.
interesting results?
Not really. It was more to brush up on my, skills. Give me something to do. I'm sure there's some kind of practical use for it, but I'd require more samples, and that probably requires some kind of license, and then it would have to get somebody to go and collect some.
Wait. You don't have a license?
Well, I don't have a license
You're
to...
performing autopsies without a license?
Well, this is about the drug collection, but I also don't have a license for autopsy specifically. I also, technically, I don't have a license outside of the fleet to use explosives. Was there one of those?
My understanding is you don't need a license to use explosives.
But you do to do autopsies or to collect seizure?
One is a medical procedure on a body that could be shipped to a next of kin and is therefore property of someone. The other one is blowing shit up, which is fun and awesome, and everyone should be allowed to do that.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
As long as they don't damage anything they shouldn't.
Is there any medical professionals we trust that I might be able to liaise with on this if I don't come up with something?
Yes.
I'll let you know if I need the help before I ask who.
Okay.
I will get straight to this then.
Oh, and don't forget to spend some time looking for your friends as well.
I've done some work on that. I have some leads, but I'm honestly not sure how we would even approach them at this point. I'll talk to you about it another time. I'll get onto this.
Certainly. I'm going to let him think he's gotten away without discussing his massive problems, because I know that Secret Weapon T is on this job.
Weapon T.
When you get outside the ring.
Is Rosa literally there?
No,
okay.
Rosa left. Secret Weapon T.
Yeah.
I thought it was Tess, but it could also be.
She's just tied up keeping Bess away from you.
That bitch, Bess.
That whore.
She a hoe.
Speaking of special
Stank.
weapon T, what's special weapon T doing while this was going on?
I was making a call to our favourite Krogan.
To gold.
Actually, yeah, he is probably our favourite Krogan.
That guy on Perdition.
I mean, I think there's actually like a warlord that Logain's a big fan of, but like we know go.
What about that? What about that?
Tug's my
Tug.
favourite Kurgan.
Did your character even ever meet him?
No,
Then
didn't
he's
go to
not.
the shop, so I went to a scrapyard.
Get your hands off my tug. No, we need to go back there just to buy things from Tug again. I know it's
So
grossly
you-
wasteful, but
So are you just contacting them through the extranet, or are you just going to go visit them, the compound?
Well, last time he wasn't at
Oh,
the
wait.
compound. He was on
Yes.
Tatonka the last time we saw him.
Yes.
Because, I mean, he's getting balls. 8 quads deep.
He has
Wait,
2
he has-
quads for 8 total.
Okay, the other was like, well, he has 8 quads.
Sorry, let me put this in a way you'll understand.
16
He has a
dwarves.
stack of 8 ender pearls.
Uh,
What did you think they were? Not eyeballs, their eyes are purple.
Yeah, I know.
But they come in 2s.
could be some sort of organ.
Kidneys?
Nah, man.
They're too round for that.
Yes.
There you go, TL here. Hey,
Giala, good to hear from you.
heard on the news you guys, have lost a skull.
Nope. We gained a skull.
Oh, my God. Okay. So, we don't need to help you find it since you...
Nope. We don't need help with that at all.
I'll let Logan know that.
Could be a war around the corner, though.
Just let us know. You know we've got your back.
The croaking
Of course.
Oh,
diplomatic.
I'll leave you to it. TL are out.
Have a good day. Bye.
That sounds so gold.
I'll send Logan.
Man, everything's coming up clan.
Not.
Oh, God, he is.
Yeah. I'll send you a quick message saying no need to trip to Tachanka. Know where the skull is.
Oh, solid.
No, wait a minute. I think he was Geltak.
Yeah, it was Geltak gold.
Yeah.
Erdnot
Erdnot was,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, the other Krogan. Zardoz.
The other Krogan.
No,
I know which Zardoz was a Krogan. You'd be so bad.
Zargon. It was another character that started with Z.
Zarbon, yeah.
Kill him.
Right, so since I'm down here, I'll head over to the soup kitchen.
Okay, sweet. Let's see. No, sorry, no news.
We're action-packed full of news.
Charlie, you turn your fucking ass around. You get back in that Prothean elevator and you ride it for hours until you reach the top again. And you get that news! I believe in you!
You're the only one with a lifespan long enough to use the Prothean elevators.
Because the Xbox has had terrible loading times.
For point of reference, it's like you arrived back at 1609. So,
Damn it. Let me know in 11 minutes.
11 minutes.
11 minutes. Yep.
Well, that was when you arrived back, so you've probably already been here more than 11 minutes.
Damn it!
So yeah, that's sort of the time frame you're looking at. Coming up on 1700.
So it's a bit late. Oh, they'll be just... sorry, if it's getting that late, I'll probably get back to the apartment then.
Okay.
Now
Now you've got another shot!
News! Should we have some news?
You do get some...
Let's have some news then!
8!
Because I was doing damage to the motherfucker, I just couldn't take more than 5 swings.
Element Zero shipments through Asari-Turian space are set to return to normal after the pirates responsible for hitting several freighters over the last few months have been caught. While searching for the once missing Athame star in the Athena, the Destiny Ascension caught a ship attempting to attack an Element Zero freighter bound for Ilion.
Oh no!
The pirates were, of course, no match for the flagship of the city they played. While specific details of the thieves haven't been released to the public, it has been suggested that they were pirates operating under Terminus systems made up of primarily Batarian crew complement.
Wait. You're a pirate ship. You're like, look, there's an Ezo freighter. Is there anything else around? Nope. I certainly don't see the literally biggest fucking dreadnought in Citadel space at this time right there watching us!
Meanwhile, tapping your radar, I'm getting a return, but I think it's a planet. It's pretty damn big.
That's too big! You can't be there, stupid shitty Batarian sensors! And then the Asari are just like...
Nobody summons Batarian Slaver 453. Please, for me to be the first.
So yeah, Tiala arrives at the
It's a reference to the Transformers animated movie.
Go in.
I figure you've never seen it. Good call.
And I'll do a bit of study on business, and then I'll head to bed.
Without dinner?
So you'll be
Oh.
studying on your terminal,
we-
correct?
Yes.
You have 2 messages.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti goes.
One of them's got to be spam, right?
Or another sister.
2 more sisters.
This must be fairly recent because Trish didn't let us know when we passed the relay. Unless Trish was busy fantasizing about Logain again. Cut to highly well animated 80s shonen high school style thing of like AI Bobble floating in it. It's like, I just have to get Logain to notice me. I know. I'll offer to walk home with him after school. Then he's sure to know I exist. As smooth jazz plays in the background.
I get the idea of the Sentinel trying to like hover just above and beside you as you walk home from school.
The Sentinel is wearing one of those little schoolgirl scarf things.
With a little sailor outfit.
I'll let Stephen decide if he wants to read them out loud for the table, or he wants to just read them silently and then tuck them away.
I have to mention some of this one to Logain, but not yet.
But don't you want to read it for the benefit of the listeners?
The mini
he probably
listeners.
doesn't.
Not with all that sex and more sex.
Stephen knows I can't read a damn thing that's written that small this far away, which is why he's fine with it. I mean, I probably could if the light was up, but I can't. It's too blurry.
Kind of like that smaller, blurrier picture behind him.
Like them smaller, blurrier pictures.
The smaller, blurrier picture was in front of him.
I know. I know.
The larger, blurrier one was one.
How are they both blurrier?
I'm actually really interested to notice that he hasn't even noticed that the middle poster has been replaced with a big Vladimir. And he hasn't noticed that because it's not true.
You lied!
No, I didn't.
But
I
I'm
said you
happy
hadn't
because
noticed
otherwise
it.
I'd have to buy another fucking poster off you and I don't have anywhere to put it.
You have 6 fucking hours, days of work. I could sell you anything at this point. You'd be like, it's fine.
Stephen linked me some dice for me to laugh at and I bought them, so hands down, it'll work.
Oh, well, Tiala's reading those. What was Rosa doing? She wrote that.
Taking the transport back to the apartment that she shares with Rosina. I'm home.
Oh good, you're just in time for tea. You hear Cinerina's voice come from
Haha, food.
That's what I need to be doing, cooking dinner. I suppose.
And then on
She
the
walks out of
end.
the kitchen and gives you a hug.
Oh, what?
Welcome back.
Thank you. What did I do to deserve this?
You came back alive. I never know if that's going to be a thing. If you know what I mean. Hopefully, Rosina will be back soon.
Oh, is she busy?
I guess she's been wrangling all the old postal workers to
Yep.
start delivering packages again.
Well, my boss actually sent me through. There was a news article about it, and it didn't mention her by name, but they did mention me by name, which I thought was odd. I mean,
Did they mention you? Oh, did they know that you were
one of the
responsible for bringing down the space post?
I don't think that's public knowledge yet. It was more that one of the delightful and attractive Asari seen with Sidewinder blah 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 blah. It was.
Oh,
I'm impressed they actually got my name right.
No, they didn't.
damn! And they would. By the goddess, she was trying to remain anonymous.
You know, and that is what she said she was trying to do to me, and it was wonderful, but obviously some nosy-ass reporter they just wanted a really cool angle, and they're just like, oh, hey, all we know about this sweet, young, amazing Asari is that they've been seen with a Sidewinder. So, sorry.
It's not your fault or her fault. It's whoever was the reporter.
I wonder if Love Game knows who that was. No, nothing. Bad thoughts.
And,
Russ,
then, and then you hear the front door opening behind you.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
And then you see Rosina standing there for a moment, and she just looks like she's just like,
Hey!
hi.
Hard work day, huh?
She just like a zombie walks
Yeah,
over
walk
towards.
her.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
surprise! The Twitch streamer has to get a real job, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my God, life is so hard. How do people do this? It's unconstitutional."
Yeah, arm around shoulders. I got this. We'll steer her over to the couch and sit her down. I'm guessing that your workday went peachy keen.
She's just staring directly ahead.
Your sister's got a handle on dinner. Why don't you? Why don't
And
you?
this is liquor bottle and glass in the middle of the coffee table.
Oh,
When they do class and
take
distinction.
offer. Pour. Give. Hide. Don't want to spoil your dinner. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm guessing that was a lot more stress than I thought it would be.
It was quite busy. They're talking about giving me some kind of promotion, maybe,
I'm so sorry, Eden. Yes,
and being like a liaison between the executives and the postal workers, like the package deliverers.
Congratulations.
She's supposed to
Tank.
the executive.
Or
I mean, it's,
She'll be seen as a class traitor by the workers and a useful tool by the executrons.
the CSEC and the council are handling things at the moment because they don't know who to trust. But so at the moment, I'm just liaising between them and the workers. But
you're home now.
more booze.
I already poured you another one. The glass is. No more, though. I don't think you don't want to spoil your dinner.
Okay, let's have dinner. Dinner will be good.
Oh,
She gets up and zombies over towards the kitchen.
settle in for help set out the table and have a nice dinner.
So yes, Tiala has read the messages.
Tiala's getting up from her room, going to the commander's room and ringing his doorbell.
I'm in the kitchen.
I was going to say he'll be in the kitchen.
I'll go into the kitchen.
In no son of mine, walked out, left us behind. Oh, those words, how they hurt. Ah, whoa!
I
I will never forget.
have received word from Mother.
Oh, that's great. Listen, how do you like your eggs? Burnt or crispy burnt?
Did you roll low? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm throwing it out and doing another one.
Neither.
Bin, pan and bin, close,
Get rid of the
fish
pan.
pan.
This is why we keep raiding pirate bases.
So, we've been
Polar opposite.
Nice.
asked to set a date for our award ceremony.
Your award ceremony. I will be busy. I'm busy on that day. I booked this in advance, long ago. I have important political assassinations to pull off.
Mother insists.
Look. If it comes down to how I'm supposed to prepare bread, I'll listen to my mother. For military things, she can go fuck herself on a pole.
No, my mother.
Oh, right, it would be, wouldn't it? How do you like your lamb? Braised with alcohol or not?
Cooked. Whatever's best. I mean, you're the chef here. I wouldn't tell you what to do.
Booze it is.
We also got a finder's fee as well.
Oh, that's, well, I suppose that is slightly appropriate. Although, realistically, we didn't find... What's a credit retard? Oh, reward. Jesus. Son of a